Hello, this is Will from journeywallstreet.blogspot.com. I'm here to do a trade review on a LULU after hours earnings trade I did today. So first of all, I probably shouldn't have been in this trade because in order for me to learn how to be disciplined, I need to adhere to some of my rules. And one of my rule is if I lose X amount of day, I cannot make any more trades. Well, that's okay in one account because I actually have it hard coded, so if I lose more than so and so, it will prevent me from trading. But I have other account that I can use, and that's where I made this trade. So, with that said, let's just go straight to the trade. So here's the after hour chart on LULU. They had earnings. CEO said they were gonna step down, and they just took a nosedive. And so what I did was I just waited for a pullback. I was kind of looking at this 76 area as a possible place to get short. Well, not on this move, but once it made this candle, I was thinking it was either going to pull back to the 76 or I just kept watching in to see if I can see like some kind of repeated seller. And for a few I don't know, maybe 4 minutes here, there was someone selling at the 50 cents. It would not tick higher than 50 cents. It did once. So I thought that gave me a good risk reward opportunity. So I shorted, I think 75.30, somewhere within this candle with a stop above. Well, I want to say a stop above 51, but in reality, since this is the after hours, I had to be prepared to risk a lot more than that. So even though it seemed like only a 20-cent stop, it was actually more of a 25 to 50-cent stop, as I stated in my review. So because of that, I was short 500 shares, and once it kind of broke down here, I shorted another 200. But here's where I kind of messed things up. I was always, at this point, I was just thinking, I gotta cover. So I covered some, or I covered most. Sorry, let me draw this line better. I covered most at that, right at that low of the day. 73.90 is where I covered, so on this candle. And after that, I was thinking, I still have to cover the rest. I wasn't looking at how trendy this moving average was. I didn't think about waiting till I get like a higher pivot area, like such as this or down here. I just thought I had to cover, and I covered somewhere. Where did I cover it? 72.40 was where I covered, somewhere around down there. But as you can see, I really had absolutely no reason to cover. All the way down until even right here, no reason to cover. It wasn't until it started to tick higher than that was the reason to cover. But after I was finished with that trade, I noticed that it was kind of making a little downtrend area here, and I thought, well, at some point it's gonna have to pull back and retrace somewhere. So when it came down to this area, let me draw it. When it was down in this area, that's when I decided to kind of look long. I mean, worst case scenario, I might have a chance of getting to a fib retracement area, which I drew as this. So at this point, I was kind of looking at this 38.2 area as a potential place that it may retrace to, and eventually I did kind of get it there at about 71.90 was my final sell. But as it was coming up here, I kind of sold into strength. But that's about it. I mean, once I got out here, I was done with the trade. So although I did manage to, basically salvage my day because of this trade, I really shouldn't have taken it. Just because if I want to be truly disciplined going forward, then I gotta stop breaking some of these rules that are designed to help protect me and help me grow. Well, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.